for the last one, we got mine, which is going to be... I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do this, because this is just blatantly lying to people, but I'll see what I can do.
So, you should play other TCGs. And other card games. That is the pros. Dave is...
Oh, I see what Marian's saying, because he's counterpoint, right? He's counterpoint.
Yeah, I'm like saying you should... I'm literally playing a Konami rep. You only have to play
You are the bad guy.
I'm the villain.
I think
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, guys. Enough bias. We've already tainted the argument enough. So why should you play other TCGs, David? Give us a opening statement.
Get the timer?
I do.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fantastic game. It holds a place in my heart. I've played it since I was probably roughly 11 or 12 years old, on and off throughout these last 15 or so odd years. I love the game. I would never ever want to leave it. However, you can only do one thing so much, and having another card game to break off to and do once in a while is always really good. You can learn new strategies, learn new deck building techniques, exercise your brain in a different way, and get yourself out of a rut. It's just good for you. It's just good for your competitive mindset. And honestly, it's just plain fun learning a new card game. There is almost no reason why you'd ever want to stick with the terrible game that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Ask any Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, should I get into Yu-Gi-Oh? And they will, without a doubt, without even a pause,
no hesitation.
No
hesitation.
No hesitation.
I actually, I did that at our Rochester Regionals. I was talking to some of the guys there, and someone asked, that question, and I was like, if you ask anybody that, they're gonna say no. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I didn't know these people either. They're just people actually at the table.
Yeah. You weren't even buddies. You're just people know.
They were just people who were dueling next to me during the round. And I'm like,
yeah, they were playing the game and saying, no, you shouldn't do any of this.
Pretty much. Yeah, basically. All right, Maran, why should...
I gotta hear his defense.
How sold out are you for Konami right now?
All right, I'm gonna do Konami proud. They're gonna send me some product after this. Let's go. All right,
I believe in you.
So I'm counterpoint, so I'm against it. Now. All right, playing another card game sounds enticing at first, but as time is incredibly important to the average person, and managing it is one of life's many trials and tribulations, I assure you that you will eventually overwhelm yourself with keeping up with multiple metas and formats, as well as having to choose one to prioritize over another, thus hampering your enjoyment of both. That's all I got.
That's your steam there.
I lost it fast. But don't worry, I'll get him in game 2.
Oh, God. I'll get him in the game, too.
You have 10 seconds left.
Ryan is a compliment.
There it is.
Please send Jerome.
Jerome, my address is... Oh my God.
Dave, counter argument to Marian's very well thought out and very
convincing
argument.
Oh, yeah.
You have 30 seconds.
I would normally agree with you that getting into it is quite the difficult and insurmountable task. Something like Magic the Gathering has such a steep wall of entry simply because there is probably next to an infinite number of cards to know. Sure, that's rotating formats, but even still, it's a lot to learn. However, there are card games, something like Dragon Ball or Keyforge, where they're brand new, they're budding, they're interesting, and their card pools are very low. And in Keyforge's instance, the entry level cost is $10, and that's all you need to play the game and be competitive.
That's time. It's time in the counter.
I want to talk about Keyforge, Ryan. I love that game.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
Marianne. Why is Dave wrong to like things?
All right.
Why is Dave wrong to
Alright.
like things?
How dare you, Dave?
Traitor!
Alright, I got it.
All right.
Playing multiple card games is like having a threesome. If you guys aren't hip like I am, let me explain. It sounds like an amazing idea at first. It's like having your cake and eating it too. However, there will always be the inevitable situation of one person is getting more than the other. One man. And your resources and time are limited. You can't be paying for multiple card games and keep up nearly as much.
It's time.
Give him a few more seconds.
That was a pretty good one. Huh? You can't be paying for multiple card games and keep up with both. In Yu-Gi-Oh, decks can go between $30 to $1,000, and unless you're Mr. Big Bucks McGee, if you can't make a decision, your wallet will make it for you.
All right. You know what? Big Bucks McGee got me. I can't. That ridiculous thing you just said.
I don't know what you were expecting, but I came hard on this one.
I mean, I don't know. Marion really rallied there in game 2. I gotta give him credit.
Yeah! Card games to sex is a strong.
How can you possibly argue against that, Dave?
I don't know, card games are like sex. You know, it's either slow control or you just blow your load on the first turn, right? Like,
Yeah, there's no foreplay, you just go in hard on the paint.
going on, break my board, baby, break my board. Play you face down, do that piercing damage. All right.
Dark hole now.
All right, I got this. All right. I'm ready. All right. No one ever said that you had to pay over $1,000 for your Magic deck, for your Keyforge deck, for your Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and your Dragon Ball Super deck. Or, God forbid, I don't know, Card Fight Vanguard, one of those other weeb decks like Force of Will. Having one deck, one game that you play competitively, for instance, in this case, Yu-Gi-Oh, is all you need. And then the other ones are simply there for your casual fun. You don't actually have to pay that much money on every one unless you can or want to. And if you do, that is your prerogative. It's your money. Do with it what you will.
All right, Marion. You got any more those analogies?
I got one more. Alright, closing statement. Alright, Konami, I'm gonna do you proud, baby. Alright. You are always free to play whatever games you feel like playing. There's nothing wrong with having a side hoe ready for when you're losing interest with your main hoe. Alright? But you best be preparing yourself when you have to play catch-up constantly, whether it's new releases or ban lists for both. It can be a hugely tiring process juggling two hoes at the same time. But if you don't have enough time or commitment for even one of those two, you're essentially doubling. It doubles whatever problems you'll be having down the road. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's time. So,
Marion managed to strategically change the argument and come talk. And only tangentially talk about the actual discussion.
Side hoe for the win.
I don't think... I would say I had the stronger argument, but I don't think I won. Let's turn that one to the chat, however.
That was the equivalent of a Regeki sack, alright?
Yeah,
before this channel switches to Bakugan.
Yeah. All right, people in the chat, what are your thoughts on what you just heard? Do you think that being able to play another TCG or another card game is good for kind of getting your mind off of the main competitiveness, or do you feel like it takes too much time away from focusing on the main competitiveness, and you don't want to spend money or time on your side hoe?
I like this one.
On your side.
Dave may win the battle, but Marion won.
It's the war.
On topic, Dave wins. On argument level, Marion wins.
On argument level.
Playing another game is good for your health, bad for being a player.
That's fair.
Which
I
is
can see
perfect. It would very explains why you like playing a different game, Dave.
What, it's good for your health? Or that I'm a bad player? Both?
Both? Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, Dave. Stop. It's bad for your health.
Stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Your family needs you. You gotta go back to
I
your main
like
home.
playing Yu-Gi, man. Pot of duality in my synchro spam.
Kieran says his card fight Vanguard deck will cost $4,300. Playing multiple card games is the best thing. My side hoes are all the best wedding rare cards.
Quick plug for Keyforge, though. It's a brand new game, and you get a 36 card deck for $10 out of a booster pack. And you cannot deck build in that game. You absolutely can. It's against the rules to deck build. You must play with the deck you pull out of the pack. It's basically a forced draft league. So if you would like to just, dick around with something else, I think Keyforge is definitely your cheapest for entry. It's a lot of fun. It's basically like it's basically just Magic the Gathering if Magic stopped and fixed all of its problems. Which is exactly what it is, because it's made by the guy who made Magic, who was like, I'm taking my football and making my own game. It's kind of blackjack and hookers. so that's exactly what Keyforge is. So it's a great. I think it's a great side hoe. I think it's the best side hoe.
The best side hoe.
Like she'll blow you. She'll do the weird butt stuff, but she won't call you. She lets you call her first because she knows that if she does that, it's gonna cause problems. Like she gets it. She gets it. She really does.
Gets it.
She absolutely gets it.
Konami would be the main host, sucking on the life out of you.
She's
You gotta go to your main
wife
house.
that you can't stand, but you're with her for the kids.
The kids, the
boy.
YouTube channel.
I think it is.
Anyway, so those are our
Good round of debates.
debate topics for discussions. Let us know what you thought of all of them. If you haven't seen the previous ones, links to all of the videos are in the description down below, and or the cards, and or the end of the screen titles. So click those, please. It helps the channel. And you.
Do what Ryan says, because
and
he's
then-
more responsible with
and
this
then
whole
you.
thing than I am.
Yes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And while you're
Smash
down
that
there,
like button!
Comment, goblins,
if you
squad,
want to see
join
more
us.
of this quality content that we put so much effort into, go ahead and click that Patreon link and give Dave money because he needs it. Because
I do need it.
He's not doing so good in his personal life. He's really struggling, and he needs your money.
His favorite horse died. He has to pay for the funeral. He needs help.
Sad, the irony of having to spend money. That it died because it didn't ever win you any money.
But if you have any ideas for future card topic discussion debate things, go ahead and leave that in the comment down below. And until next time, keep your stick on the ice.